Good morning students. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I am going to discuss subtraction. So in my last video I discussed about addition, okay, for large number or more than 6-digit number. So today I will discuss subtraction. So see here student, subtraction is also based on the concept of place value of difference digit in Hindu-Arabic system of numeration. So as I told you in my last video, how that concept of place value is how much important. So without place value, you for this type of question is very difficult to solve. So for this, the conception of the place value is very important. While subtracting two-digit numbers, place value of the two digits need to be considered. For example, for subtracting 21 from 74. So, students, in their case, you have to know the terms of the subtraction. So, there are three terms we are using in subtraction. One of the minuend, and one other is the subtrahend, and that result is difference. So, that large number, so means that 21 from 74. So if we compare these two numbers 21 and 74, in these two numbers that 74 is the largest number, so we are subtracting 21 from 74. So in here 74 is a minuend and 21 is subtrahend, and what about the result? So result is here is still 53. So this is the difference. So for this type of question, how can you solve it? So we write 74 in expanded form. So already you learned how to do that expand that form of the number. So expanded form as 7 tens. So how many tens is here? So if you write this number in place value chart like this way, so this number is the 74. So 4 is in ones place and 7 is in tens place. So how many 7 is in tens place? So 7 tens is here in 74. So we can write down it like this way: 74 equals to 7 tens plus 4 ones. Okay, or you can write down 70 plus 4. Okay, and how can you write the number 21 is in expanded form? 24 means 2 tens plus 1 ones. Okay, or you can write down 20 plus 1, right? So now if you now the question is about 20, subtract 21, subtracting 21 from 74. So it will be, you have to write down like this way: 74 minus 21. So that it will be 74 is means 70 plus 4, because 7 tens is here and 4 ones. So 70 plus 4 minus, so put the sign minus sign because we are doing a subtraction, and 2 tens, so 20 plus 1. Okay. So now you check, you have to separate those things like this way. You keep the all tens is in one bracket, and the ones is in another bracket. Okay, so 70 minus 20 we can write down, because 70 is here and 20 is here. So 70 minus 20 plus 4, and the sign is then minus, so minus 1. Okay, so it will be 50. 70 minus 20. Okay, so 50 plus 4 minus 1, so it will be 3. So ultimate the result will be 53. So 74 minus 21 equals to 53. So like this way you can solve. So this is actually the example of a two-digit number. So when we are subtracting two-digit number, the place values of the two digits need to be considered. So like this way we can do. So now is that same subtraction with regrouping. So the subtraction algorithms directly to subtract first the ones, then the tens, the hundreds, and so on. So we will just same things like addition. So we will start do subtraction from ones place. So we will start from ones place, then tens place, then hundred place, and so on. So regrouping when necessary. Now the subtraction algorithm works can be understood by using the expanded form of the numbers. So as an example, consider 52 minus 38. So we are subtracting 38 from 52. So in this question, how can you solve it? So in this case, if you write those numbers is in expanded form. So like this way. So let's do that example number 2. This is our first example. This is the second example. So the question is our subtracting 38 minus 52. So 58 minus 38. So 52 we can write down like this way. 5 tens plus 2 ones, or you can write down 50 plus 2. Okay. So now you do that second number is our 38. So 3 tens plus 8 ones, so it will be 30 plus 8, so it will be 38. Okay, so now you start to with regrouping. So now you write down 52 minus 38 equals to 5 tens plus 2 ones minus 3 tens plus 8 ones equals to, so you see one thing, we will break these things like this way. 4 tens plus 1 tens plus 2 ones minus of 3 tens plus 8 ones, or you can write down 4 tens plus 1 tens means how many ones? 10 ones. 2 ones minus of 3 tens plus 8 ones. You can write down 4 tens minus 3 tens. Okay, plus 12 ones minus 8 ones, so it will be 1 tens plus 4 ones, so it will be 110 plus 4 ones, so it will be actually the 14. So 52 minus 38 equals to 14. So this is the answer. Okay, so 52 here is minuend, 38 is subtrahend, and 14 the difference that result after subtraction. So 14 is here is difference. Okay, so like this way you have to solve. Okay, so through these steps in expounded form we make understand the standard algorithm, but this technique require more time and space. Yes, it is occupies more time, so we cannot use this one because we will do that that easiest, and that is a less consuming time. So that type of steps we will follow. Therefore the same steps can be illustrated as follows. So you see here that this is the one of the way to do the subtraction, but it is actually that occupies more time and more space. So that's why that we will learn the another way how can you solve this type of question. Okay, so that question is our 52 minus 38. So you just write down like this way 52, and then this is because 52 is the large number and 30 is the smallest number, so we will subtract that smallest number from the largest number. So we are subtracting smallest number from largest number. Okay, so you in below you write down the number 38. So here actually 52 is minuend, 38 is subtrahend, and whatever result we will get, that will be difference. So you see here that is this ones place and this is the tens place. So you check one thing, that in the first number, so 52, the ones place the digit is 2, and the second number, this ones place the digit is 8. So we cannot subtract the large number from a smaller number. So in this case you have to borrow. Okay, so that you check one thing, that in tens place that first number, that digit is in 5, so we have to take a borrow from the tens place, because that in ones place the digit is in first number is in first number the digit is in ones place is 2, and then 2 is less than 8 because 8 is more than 2. So we cannot subtract that large number from a smaller number. So in this case we have to take that next place value. Okay, so in tens place we take that 1/10 from tens place. So we borrow 1/10 from tens place. So now this number is 12. Okay, so now at this moment this number is 12, so we are subtracting 8 from 12. So now that 12 is the largest number and 8 is the smallest number, so we can subtract the smallest number from a largest number. So 12 minus 8, it will be 4. Okay, now you check one thing, that if the first number is in the tens place, the digit is 5, and the second number, the digit is in tens place is 3. But you check one thing, we take 1/10 from that tens place, from the first number. So in this case that's 4, that is no longer 5, that will be 4. So because we already borrowed 1/10 from tens place, so now that it will be not 5, no longer 5, it will be actually that 4, because already we have taken 1/10 from tens place. So now you check that first number, the tens place digit is in 4, and that second number, the digit is in tens place is 3. So we know that 4 is greater than 3, so we can subtract the smallest number from a largest number. So 4 minus 3, it will be 1. Okay, so this is the answer. So 52 minus 38, it will be 14. So this is our minuend, this is subtrahend, and this is the difference. Okay, so like this way you have to solve. But there is two method. You check one thing. So this is that one of the method, and this is the another one method. But you check one thing, this is actually more consuming time and more time taking process, and also it takes more space. But you check one thing, that within 2-3 steps we just solve this problem. Okay, so now you can understand which method is the easiest and which is that more efficient to solve the problem. So we only follow this second step to solve all largest numbers for subtraction. Okay, so let's see the second question. So you check students standard subtraction algorithm. So arrange the given number in columns, keeping ones under ones, tens under tens, hundred under hundreds, and so on. So this is the steps. How can you solve the subtraction algorithm? So for this, actually you have to write the number is in place value chart, and that because there are two numbers, so you always write like this way. You ones under ones, tens under tens, and hundred under hundreds, and so on. So beginning with ones, subtract column wise. So you have to start do the subtraction from ones place, and so on. Borrow from the next column or the left if required. So if you require to borrow something, so for this actually you have to go to the next column or to the left if required. So remember one thing, while subtracting larger number from using this technique, we must align the digit correctly before subtracting. So you have to put the digit whatever digit is in ones place, you have to put the digit is in ones place. So those things you have to keep in your mind, otherwise your result will be wrong because of that wrong place of the digit. So addition can be used to check subtraction. For the above example, 52 minus 38, it will be 40. But if your answer is right or wrong, so for there is a one of the way to find out. So if you add 14 plus 38, then if you will get 52, so then you can understand your answer is perfectly correct. And so this is the another way to check your answer is your subtraction is right or wrong. So addition can be used to check subtraction. So hence our answer is correct. So example, subtract 4588 from 54,466. So how can we solve this question? So let's see. So the question is subtract 4588 from 54,466. Okay, so for in this case you have to write the number is in place value chart. So that ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. Okay, so you put the values 6, 6, 4, 4, 5. Now the second number is put the below that first number. Okay, so now start do the subtraction. So you check one things, that digit is in the first number, the digit is in ones place is 6, and for the second number the digit is in ones place is 8. So we know that 8 is more than 6, so it is not possible to subtract the large number from smaller number. So for this we have to borrow 1 tens from tens place. So then your number will be, after taking the borrow, so the number will be 16, because we take that ones tens, and 1 tens means it will be 10 ones, so 10 ones plus 6, it will be 16. So now you subtract 16 minus 8, or you subtract 8 from 16, then answer will be 8. But we already take 1 tens from this place, so that is no longer 6, that it will be 5. So now it will you check one things, that this in second number the digit is in tens place is 8, and for first number the digit is in tens place is 5. So it is not possible to subtract a large number from the smallest number. So in this case you have to borrow a 100 from 100 place. So then it will be 100 means 10 tens, because 10 into 10, then it will be 100. So 100 means 10 tens. So 10 tens plus 5 tens, so it will be 15. So 15 minus 8, so it will be 7. So 15 minus 8, it will be 7. So now you check that already we have taken that 100 from 100 place, so this is no longer 4, this is actually 3. So but you check one thing, that 3 minus 5 is not possible, because we cannot subtract a large number from the smallest number. So in this case you have to take 1000 from 1000 place. So 1000 means actually that 1000 equals to 1000. So 1000 plus 3, so it will be 13. So 13 minus 5, then it will be 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it will be 8. So 13 minus 5, it will be 8. So now what is that? So that is no longer 4. It will be 3, because we have taken 1000 from 1000 place. So check this same things is here. So we cannot subtract a large number from a smaller number. So we have to take 10,000 from 1000 place. So 10,000 is equal to 10,000. So 10,000 plus 3,000, it will be 13,000. 13,000 minus 4 equals to 9. So 13 minus 4 equals to 9. So now I have taken that 10,000 from 10,000 place, so it will no longer 5, it will be 4. So nothing is here, so 4 minus 0 means nothing, means we will get 4. So the answer will be 49,878. So this is our answer. But I told you your answer is right or wrong, so there is another way to check it. Okay, so how can you check? Simply you write down 5,4,466 minus 4,588. Okay, we will get the result 49,878. So how can you check? So if we add 49,878 plus 4,588, then we will get 54,466. So this is the answer. So you check this one is matched with that this number. So now we can understand your answer is perfectly correct. Your answer is correct. So this way you have to solve the question and you check your answer is right or wrong. Okay. So next things is the word problem. So of the two numbers 2,78,984 and 99,999, which one is larger and by how much? So you check one thing. So if you put those two numbers is in place value chart, then easily we can understand that 2,78,984, because that largest place value in the first number is in lakhs place, and here that the largest place value is in 10,000 place, because that number is in 99,999. So the largest place value is in the second number is in 10,000 in place. So if like this way you can compare and you can find out that 2,78,984 is the larger number. But how, by how much it is larger? For this case you have to subtract 99,999 from 2,78,984. So after do the addition, whenever you get the result, that is larger than 99,999 by 1,78,985. Okay, so like this way you have to solve. Okay, second question is our Asima and her friends are raising funds for charity. They have a target of rupees 7,85,490, but they could not collect rupees 6,89,875 only. How much should they pay from their pockets to achieve their target? So this is the target money is this, and but they collected this much. So how much they have to they should pay from their pockets to achieve their target? So for this, if you subtract that collected money from the target amount, then whatever result you will whatever difference you will get, that will be they should pay together to meet the target. So you have to subtract that amount collected from that target amounts, and that whatever difference you will get, that they should pay together to meet the target. So for this question you have to put this number is in place value chart, and you check that highest place value of the first number what is it, and the worst place value in the second number was it, and you compare it, and then you will find out that the target amount is greater and the amount collected is smaller, and then how much it is how much they have to pay. So only you subtract the amount collected from the targeted amount, then whatever difference you will get, that is that they should pay together to meet the target. So like this way we have to solve. So please students, you solve this problem set twice B. This all question is related to about that subtraction, how to solve it. So I want to show you few questions. So let's see. Now see question number C, 6C, 5 star 9 3 star. The second number is 3 5 2 4 7 9 dash 6. So this is our number. So you check one thing is that replace each star with the correct digit. So whatever is the blank place, you put the digit here and complete that subtraction. Okay. So in this case you have to write the number is in place value chart. So this is ones place, tens place, 100 place, 1000 place, and this is 10,000 place. Okay. So what is the number is in here? Then we get 6. So what is the number is in here? So if you we are doing a subtraction. So if you add this plus this, then whatever is it here, so that will be the answer. So 7 plus 6, how much is it? So it will be 13. So but it is ones place, so we cannot write down 13 here. So we have to put 3 here, and because when you do that, we have to borrow that from the tens place in 1 tens. So now it is 3 means 13 minus 7, and then we will get it will be 6. So now already we have taken that 1 tens here. So that is no longer 3, so that will be 2. Okay. So if it is 2, so that we cannot subtract a large number from the smaller number. So then we have to 100 from the tens place, 100 place. So we have to borrow 100 from 100 place. So then it will be 12. Okay. So 12 minus 4, it will be 8. So now this is no longer 8, 9. So it will be 8, because already 100 I have borrowed from 100 place. So 8 minus 2, it will be 6. So now check that what is the number is in 1000 place. So what is the number is in 1000 place? Then you will after subtraction you will get the result 9. So maybe it will be 14. But we cannot write down 14 here, because that is in 1000 place. So we have to borrow from the 10,000 place. So it will be actually 4 minus 5. So it is not possible. So for this case we have to borrow from 10,000 from 1000 place. So 14 minus 5, it will be 9, but it is no longer 5, it will be 4. So 4 minus 3, it will be 1. So like this way you have to solve. Okay. Let's see the word problem. Question number 11. The population of a town was 4,56,890 in a particular year, and in the next year it became 5 lakh. So you see here that population of the town was 4,56,890, but next year it will be 5 lakh. So what was the increase in population in the next year? So for this case you have to see that how much population is increased in the next year. So for this you have to subtract this 4,56,890 from 5 lakh. Then whatever result you will get, that much in population is increased in the next year. So like this way you have to solve this question. Next, question number 15. In a certain year, the population of Tripura, Manipur and Meghalaya was 20,53,058, 14,20,953 and 13,35,819 respectively. What was the total population of the 3 states in that year, and by how much was the total population less than 50 lakh? So total population for this, actually you have to add it and do the addition. So you have to add these 3 numbers, and whatever you will get, that will be the total population of the 3 states in that year. By how much was the total population less than 50 lakh? So for this, whatever sum you will get, that you have to subtract that sum from 50 lakhs. Then that will be answer will be the second part of the question. Okay, so like this way you please solve all question answer in your copy, and I'm providing a one study material. I will try to solve the maximum question answer from this exercise. You please do in your copy. Hope students you understood how to solve this question. Please you do, and thank you so much. Bye, take care, have a good day.